Hey everybody, welcome again. This is the third video of the style component series. Today I am gonna talk about a little bit pseudo elements plus pseudo selector and next thing, and I'm not gonna show you all of them because most of them are not that common case. So there is a component we call it thing style.div. So we are giving some kind of style here. As you can see, this is the most important pseudo element is hover. Hover is when you hover over an element, as you can see, color will be red. So this is how you can add hoverability. So this ampersand means that all instance of the component. So that means if you hover over the element, it is gonna be red. And these are some kind of nested or first children's thing, and that I am not gonna show, and because we don't use too much. But another thing is, as you can see here, class name something. If you add class name, and if you want to reach out the class name, you can reach out like that, ampersand dot something and background orange. And this is another class as well. So if you use the class name, as you can see, you can use like that. And then these are not that important. I don't want to talk about it. And this is another way to add props to the component. And we have input component here, type tags. As you can see, you can give the default parameter size here, and yeah, as you can see, it's gonna be changed by the props. And as you can see, size 2M. Overriding, we also talk about that. I'm gonna talk about that a little bit, the theming. Theming is one of the most used thing in the CSS world, because to be consistent in all over the page, so we have to stick with some kind of theme file. So what I mean by that, for example, we could have 5 different variant of button, and if, for example, for the primary color will be blue, but whenever we want to use primary color, primary button, let's say, it should be blue. So that's why we need theming. Theming is being consistent. So as you can see here, we are defining some const. It's called thema. You can give whatever name you want, and main mediums a green, and then button, for the button default props this color. And if you see here, you need to import thema provider file from the style component, and this thema file provider accept only I'm not sure, but yeah, accept thema props here, and you could give this thema property here, and it will automatically wrap affect everything inside the thema provider. Thema provider is wrapping, as you can see, wrapping the button component here, but this button component is not wrapped by thema provider. If you see that, it's normal. It's if I change it for much understanding. No. Right. Why is it like that? Right. As you can see, for the default one, it is not inside the thema provider. It's gonna be red. But for those elements which is inside the thema provider, it's gonna be this color, and you can add whatever you want. For example, you could do something like that. For example, colors like blah blah, or then, for example, what can I say here? Colors or keyframes like SM, for example, 700 pixel, etc. You could use this property inside all over the app, or you can yeah, easily define here and use it by importing theme provider and theme property here. And that's it for this video. No, that's important. If you want to reach out some property of the theme inside one of the component, and you can import this theme context here and use context. Theme context will be coming from your theme provider here, and you can reach out theme context dot something, for example, theme context dot theme, and by importing this theme context, you are able to reach out to some theme properties here directly, or you can use theme, and this is also another way to see the theme file. This is also very important. So I think we are done with the basic information about style components, and let me know if you want to know more about it. And I guess the the people who doesn't know style component, I hope I can give some kind of overview about that. And also this is also beginner level, so I think after that series you will be able to use style component in a beginner way, and yeah, as I said, it is so easy to use. And I hope you like it. This series is short and useful series, and I would like to hear from you about that video series. Thanks for watching. See you next time.